Looks like everyone behave.
No, you guys don't behave. Don't lie. There is no off button for that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, might as well get to it. What did you guys do last night? Last week, you all went down a trip in the well. Yeah.
We faffed around a lot. We did a lot of
Faffed
mock
around.
stuff.
I was in a while.
Star stole something from a crypt, which is always a great idea. And then everyone looked at the ghost that came after him, went, "Nah, we're not helping with that," and just jumped in the well.
Thieves never
Thanks,
prosper.
guys.
That his withered husk is still roaming around after being grabbed by it at some point. There was, some revelations of the well. You're all thinking it was going to be a little deep dive into somewhere different. Well, it was that, but it was more of a, I guess an exercise, a puzzle, finding at the basin a piece of rope that was, unusual given the placing, but seemed of use. I think you all had a nice little fight. Well, not all of you. I think Jinx did most of the fighting, and most of you having, what's the word? Encouraged to go deeper by the use of some spectral hands pushing you down, and one by one you all managed to break out of it, and Jinx finally making your way back up to the ceiling, back up to the entrance.
It's in my pocket. As usual, we smashed the puzzle. Then we met Star's new friend, didn't we? Renly?
Renly found tied up in one of the spare rooms, which wasn't looted or checked in any way, apart from him, no. But I think the agreement was if you don't come against us, we'll keep you tied up, we'll keep you on a leash and get you out of here. No promises.
Yep.
I think that's how it started. Yeah. There was a fair bit of wandering, and at different points in the session, that was maybe due to boredom or just, not being relevant to the conversation. Finding some trouble. There were some vines in a room, and then at the point we're at now, Moose is within he went down a tunnel. It got very dark for the rest of you, and he could see some constructs, I suppose. Best way of putting them. Some of you did see them before, but, that changed. But it's no combat initiative.
Good. Let's get out of here. Goodbye. Farewell.
It was-
Adieu.
You know what, Jinx is thinking the same as well.
Are we done then, Creepy Uncle? Is this the end of the vaults?
Absolutely, bloodsucker ceiling crawler.
Okay.
What about Melvin? We can't just leave him.
Where did he go?
He's gone. He's gone. Everywhere. He just disappeared.
Shit. Melvin!
The voice echoes down the cavern, but you can't see still past this curtain of darkness. Melvin, from what you see, the voice isn't gone unheard.
Well, we don't know because someone made it bloody dark.
And you can see full well, but they seem to be at the edge of the darkness rather than wanting to step willfully into it. Just sort of gathering around the exterior of it.
Melvin, we're going home. Come on. Chop chop.
Yeah, it's just a dead end down here.
Well, no, that's not really awkward.
Is it usual for him to go hiding?
Maybe to put a few
I
for
mean,
walk.
he does run away a lot.
Mm.
And he's so
I
small.
thought it was
He's very small, so it's easy to lose him.
Or maybe you should send your new boyfriend down there, Cat. Go find him.
Who's my boyfriend? I have no boyfriend.
Why have you got an aura? Unless you've got a thing that makes it on you.
Yeah, that's my darkness circle.
I thought you have to cast it on a thing. I thought you have to pick a point.
That's something I'm wearing or carrying or anything really.
Have you cast it on your horns? Your antlers?
It says that you have to pick a point you choose within range rather than an item or something. Not like the light spell, I don't believe.
If the point you choose is on an object you are holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from said object and moves with it.
My apologies, didn't see the second paragraph. Well, let me tweak.
And besides, do you really trust this guy to go out on his own and come back?
Okay, the darkness is getting closer. Guys, I think we need to back up.
Well, it's certainly very dark. And you do hear footsteps marching towards you. Very small, light footsteps. Well, not light, just small.
I don't like this. This can't be good.
Is it a demon? Is it a fiend?
I'm going to pull my companion inside, and Moose. Well, Melvin, whatever you call yourself now.
Oh, we can't see him.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're not going to see him.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Keep up, mate.
Let's keep up levels, right? We do not see Moose. As I just come through the door here, I'm just like, sorry guys, it's me.
Oh.
Insight check. I want to see if it's a thing using his voice. We don't know. We've never seen him do that before.
Absolutely. Lily's too gullible. Like, absolutely definitely would.
I think it's a demon using your voice.
Well, I mean, I've moved you, Jinx, because you can't be in a line 5, you're not here. However, Felix, you will notice that following through the darkness space, there is the hopping of these scarecrow creatures, like on the sticks that they use to stand up with. They're slowly processing. Now the corridor is lit. Slowly.
My internet's gone. I'm on.
Oh no.
I'm going to be limited.
Felix dies.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Guys, I think we
I'm
have
going to
to
move with us.
I think there's something in the darkness and it's trying to sound like Melvin.
That'll be Melvin. That's sounding like me.
Prove it.
That works.
Let's kill it.
So should we fire, Stephanie? Like, what should we do? Should we run? Should we attack?
You are Melvin. Prove it. Tell us something only he would know.
I'd fire a moose knuckle at Steffi.
I think that probably hits, right?
15. No, my armor class
No.
is 16.
Kill it.
It's definitely not Melvin. It's the baddie.
That is a moose knuckle. We've all seen moose knuckle before.
Right, okay,
No
so
one
he's
moose
possessed.
knuckle looks like.
So it's Melvin, but he's possessed.
No, I'm just like, I'm not dropping this darkness. There are some weird creatures in that corridor.
We don't know that all gnomes can't do that spell.
All I'm saying is there's things coming, and if you want to stand here chatting with me, that's fine. But there's some weird sticky creatures.
Which, based on obviously connections-wise, have begun to surround Felix.
Yes.
Assuming you haven't moved. Are they all just
I
like...
can't move because I've got no internet.
Yeah.
I will be following someone.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt of moving you with them, so they've not quite surrounded you, but they are coming down that part of the corridor. And Renly, who's on the tether end of Star's leash, is shuffling his way into the room as best he can. He's got a 10-foot range. You've got some company,
They're
guys.
coming in. No.
Is that like an open door? At the end of the
It is-
corridor, is it actually open?
The door's broken onto the floor. It looks like it's been discarded. Just empty,
I would
open.
love to do an Irish bathroom, which everyone close this, please.
Well. Initiative! Because I've been more than generous there, not having them attack you. We'll have it fair and even. Oh, I do get a 2,000 initiative. That's nice. Who knew?
Awesome. Well, I'm rolling with dice.
Remember,
I've got 2,500.
Sephi's still got a bonus on your.
Oh, do I still have the advantage?
Yeah, because we haven't taken a rest or anything, so you're still kind of the one chosen one.
Not 20. I need to change the dice set I'm using on D&D Beyond because I picked the Sanguine one thinking, oh, that's
Yeah,
luck,
it's
that goes
nice.
with Sephi, but it makes the grossest noises. And I can't. I need to switch that off.
I didn't know it's got sound effects.
Uh,
I'm back. I'm back, bitches.
Is it squishy like noises?
it's squishy, and then apparently on a nat 20, it has like a dong, and then you hear like a heartbeat, and it's like a really squishy
Oh,
heartbeat.
come on.
Is that,
The bell is
is that
appropriate.
sanguine?
Yeah. What does I don't ever get to roll them, but I've got the Femberchad one from the D&D movie. I wonder if they make noises.
Yeah, they do. And if you get a nat 20, you get. Roy. That's what I use. It's cool.
Ooh. They got some Christmas ones out yesterday.
So,
as well.
nat 20, and you get Femshot. Comes say hello. Did I roll initiative? Let's roll initiative. I'm back.
Get you in there. Let's get you in there.
Yeah. 19.
And we're running with text to speak Jamie at the moment. Man, if I could hook that up, I would totally have text to speak work. Well, Sephi, Mooseknuckle, having just missed you and somewhat convinced that it must be Melvin within this face, somewhat, your insight wasn't great, but you do definitely recognise these scarecrows as a threat.
Yeah. I can't currently see anything in that corridor
lovely.
because I backed up so far. Yep. And,
Works for me.
darkness is going to cover quite a lot. Let's see.
To help, it would
You
seem
got-
that
I think
Star is readying an attack in that direction.
Yes. Let's see. She's still avoiding the darkness. She doesn't entirely trust it. She's going to move up to near the door, and she will hold a quarterstaff hit for if a hostile thing comes through.
The text is very distracting. Jinx, do you want to tell me something? I suppose you don't quite know. I don't know if you can hear. How you hear?
Put me in. I'm not in, by the way, Jordan.
You didn't put yourself in. There you go. What were you? What did you get? 90.
19. Like everyone else. I'll go last, I don't mind.
I'll keep it there. This is. I'm going to skip your go, Jamie, if that's okay. I mean, it's very difficult if to do this. We'll say, Felix, you go first. And I'll work on what Jinx wants after that because it's the same turn order anyway. So
Rage and whack.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to back up 5, 10, 15, 17, 25, and I'm going to hide behind this pillar and prepare a vicious mockery or whatever's coming, because I've got nothing. Nothing.
Well, you're currently enveloped in darkness.
Oh. Even better, I'm hiding then. Just hiding.
Can you guys see the aura?
No, it's only local, I think.
Only Jordan, I think.
For some reason, it only displays to yourself and the DM.
I'm not gonna move it.
Well, we're gonna go with Rage and Whack. It's 2. I mean, we are waiting, Jamie. You either here or you're not. I can't be doing this back and forth. Okay. I'm gonna go back on that because it's not. I can't be doing another character's way.
She didn't roll a natural 1.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Twice by the looks of it. Yeah, we will ignore you. Eat your dinner.
Scarecrow coming around the corner, and Sophie, you have a ready action.
Yes, I do, with a little quarterstaff whack. That's only a 10.
Just sort of as you go to trip it up naturally, just hopping over the stick. Well, that's a release. Reactively, yeah, it's gonna go swinging for you. So two attacks. And 9, it's a 16, right? So, ooh, there's a nat 20 in there, and there's a 15. The 15 what?
15 will miss, but the nat 20 definitely will.
Yes, please. The claws on this thing catching you for. Oh, fuck me. 6. All the ones. Well, yeah, glancing blow. And I need you to make a wisdom save, please. Man, that's awful.
That's only an 11.
It just about takes it as the fear of terror partially following you for a moment as you shake loose from the scarecrow. Livy.
Livy.
Right.
Was it me?
Right.
Sorry. I'm just for now. I'm going to take a couple steps this way, and then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. Could I please get a Dex save of 12, please?
Yeah. It's not good. It's an 8.
Amazing. Just 7 damage?
7. Lovely. The glowing burn onto the scarecrow's exterior, starting to catch the hay a little bit. Not quite fire. It's not that bad, but it's still okay.
Perfect. And that's my go. I'm not going to do anything else at the moment.
Scarecrow number 2. Hop. 5, 10, 15. You know what? We're going to go for star. We're going to move this way.
What was worried about that?
Do I get an attack of opportunity as it leaves?
I believe you used your reaction for your held action.
I did.
Okay.
My bad.
So for Dan, I've got a 16 to hit and then a natural 20 again.
Okay. I'm gonna do shield last slots for the 16.
Yeah.
That misses. Natural 20 I can't stop.
Yeah. You mitigate some of it at least. That's the thing. And a wisdom save from you, please, as you take... That's a bit more average, 10.
So, do you want wisdom save? Does that put you down?
Oh, no. Yeah, this clawing construct hopping at you and just slashes, and you naturally put your arms and wrists up to defend, and it drops you to the floor.
Start off.
Yeah.
God.
And last spell slots. Good.
Well, it's your turn, so I need you to do me a secret roll.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, or do you want me to tell you?
I can do it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay,
good.
put that where you want it.
Oh, let's get now.
5, 10, 15. Seppi, you are
There's a third one.
the obvious threat here, so it's going to go for you in this circumstance. Not great though. A 15 and a 16, so I think one might.
16 hits.
Yeah. Regular hit. 8 slashing, and another wisdom save, please.
Mm-hmm. Wisdom saved. That's fair.
That'll
Dirty
do.
20.
Absolutely fine. Boos, you see all this. No one sees what you see.
Okay. Right. First things first. Dan, get up. On the bonus action healing lights. And it's taking its time. For 1 HP. Go you. Star has regained consciousness. And then I'm going to take a step around. I'm going to assume that just around this thing. I'm trying to use this as a bit of cover. Whoop. 15 feet, there we go. And then this one's the one that put down Star, isn't it?
Yes.
Top one.
Yeah, so he's going to get an actual spell at him because he did big damage. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
18 radiant damage.
So it starts to glow with the guiding bolts, and next person to attack it's going to get advantage, and a nice chunk of damage. Bloodied.
That is the end of my go.
Sephi, as you take your turn, you realise Star's awake again. You notice that he's no longer holding the rope that would be holding Renly, just obviously being unconscious. But nothing's happened yet.
Cool. Cool. Filing that away in the back of my mind as a thing to deal with later. Gonna take a swing with my staff at this one here. That's only an 11.
It will do it though.
Ooh, okay. 5 points of damage.
I missed it. Was it the top or the bottom, did you say?
The one just to my left. This
Bottom,
one here.
gotcha. Yeah, that's took a bit of damage here. Finding the mark.
And then a bonus action. What do I have? Yeah, fuck it, I've got a few points left. Bonus action, I'll do flurry of blows because I just want to get rid of them. So let's do 2 unarmed strikes. The first one. Ooh, that's an 8. I can't hit anything today, apparently. That's fair. 19.
Yeah.
So let's do this D4, because that's still not updated. Ooh, I can re-roll that because I have Tavern Brawler.
Everyone's doing ones tonight. Damage.
That's fair. 3 plus, what am I adding to that? 5, so that's 8 points of damage.
8, yeah. 3 plus 5. That one is bloodied as well.
Nice. I don't want to move.
Absolutely fair. Felix, you are no longer in any darkness.
Right, I am going to Bardic Inspiration Sephi. So she'll get some inspiration. That's my bonus. But main
Would be
attack,
D8,
this
right?
time in
Oh.
front of Sephi, I'm going to vicious. I think it's D6 still.
D6, sorry.
Yeah, D6 at the moment. And the one in front next to Sephi, I'm going to vicious mockery, calling it some sort of straw man silly thing.
Yeah, I got
roll
to do
the
something.
damage. Wisdom saving throw of DC 13. I've got
It's
3.
not great. 12. I'll take the damage.
Yeah, 4 damage, and it's got disadvantage on its next attack.
Yeah. Not the crooked creature looking. Not great. Starting to come apart at the seams.
Haha. That will be me for now.
Just as well, this one is going to attack Sephi. So the first one will be disadvantage, right? And then it's just the next attack. Which is good, because that's a 2. And the second attack is, oh god, 11. Again, swinging wildly. Livy.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Star. So that's display.
I see a DC, but I'm not sure what it does.
So anyone that attempts to attack Star has to do a Wisdom saving throw as well. Otherwise, they lose. They have to choose a new target or lose the attack. It's just to offer a little bit of protection.
Gotcha.
And I'm calling out the Star, like, get away from them. And then I'm going to then do a cantrip of Sacred Flame again on the one above Star. So please have another dexterity saving of 12.
It's a 1.
Amazing. Take an amazing 2
A
damage.
2. Chipping away at them. The glowing light's still staying on because that technically wasn't an attack roll, so the guiding bolt still persists. Okay. What we got? That's that one's turn, that Scarecrow, who's not too impressed with you getting up start. I don't think it's got any disadvantages, it just has to do with wisdom first.
That's right, but it does get advantage on my IC, and I'm still lying down.
Ooh, the wisdom's good. That's going to be an 18.
If it hits, you have to do a Wisdom saving throw of 12 first.
Yeah. Do so break the wisdom, and then we do the attack. Because 1's a 1. It's not great. It's only a 14.
14, I need to beat it.
No. I did the wisdom at 18. The 14's the attack for Star.
14 means to beat it.
Oh, okay. Well, you only had 1 health, didn't you? So that's I don't need to roll this. There's no chance it can outright kill you, but it can definitely take you down again.
Is he only getting magnified from this right now?
And it's going to make its second attack against you, realizing you don't stay down. Yeah, 15. So mark off 2 death save fails. As it now just hatches away at your body, realizing you get back up.
Good.
You need to make me a death save.
Okay. I'm going to help you guys as well, by the way.
That's fair. Okay. The Scarecrow. I'm not going to add to anything. This Scarecrow is going to make 2 swings at you, Sephi, the one that's in the corner, so to speak. There's no disability on this one, is there? A 19 and a 10. So just the 1.
The 19 will hit.
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
Renly who is still his wrists are bound, so he can't take a proper swing, but he's going to try an unarmed attack against this nearest scarecrow to him. Like a clubbing blow. That's going to hit. I'm going to say he'll have static damage for his unarmed, so... Yeah, for what most of you see, Renly is just like clubbing blow with the back of his wrist against this scarecrow nearest to him. Trying to help as best he can. Moose.
Seeing Star down again, I'm just going to, like I said, get up. And then hopefully Healing Light will bring him up again.
You cast the spell on him, but he does not move.
Right. I'm going to move again. 5, 10, 15. Just going around here. And then I'm going to Moose Knuckle this guy. Hey, 21's a hit.
21's good.
4 side.
For this one, I think they're looking the weakest out of the trio now. But not down just yet.
That's all I've got.
Sephi. I think from your point of view, you would have seen a glow around Star. Not 100% sure where the source came from, but it's not changed anything.
Okay. Right. First of all, as an action, I want to take a swing at this one that's right next to me. Let's do this. It's a better roll. 21 to hit.
Yep.
And is 9 points of damage.
Close, but not quite.
Decisions. I was hoping. The brave is she. There's 3 of them right there. There's 2 further in. Thingy with her. I think as a bonus action, she's going to use Step of the Wind to disengage.
Okay.
Just so she can back up and get a little bit of space. Yeah, just to get a bit of breathing space, she's going to go here.
That's fair. I'm trying to think. Yeah, your Bardic's not going to help with anything, is it? So, carry on. Felix.
I'm feeling a construct which limits me really badly here. I'm going to try Distant Whispers on this one. So it's a Wisdom saving throw of DC 13.
1 second. It's Psychic, which is fine. Wisdom. Ooh, it's not great. Yeah, 8. Flat 8.
Okay. It will take 15 points of Psychic. It's going to run away from me.
Right. Where are you? You're over. Which one did you target, sorry, first? That one. The front one. Oh, that one wouldn't even get the chance to run, as your whispers would make it crumble.
Okay. One down. Someone pick up the cat. That's my go.
Liviana.
Oh God. I'm gonna channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary, 30 feet of me. So that will cover. Fear will cover Star as well. The only one not in it is Renly and Moose.
30 feet. Let me put a little aura for you, because I'll be able to see it anyway.
Yeah, let me put that back in. So at the end, it's at the end of our turn, isn't it? So let me roll d6. Decent. So at the end of everyone's turn, providing they're within 30 feet of me when they end it, they will get +4 temporary hit points. or get rid of charm frighten, but I don't think that's going to be
Yeah.
an issue.
Well,
So that is my action. I don't think I've got any bonuses. I've got healing word as a bonus, so I'll cast healing word on Felix because he's further away, so I won't get hit.
Healing word, I'm not doing damage.
I thought you said you were down. Did you say you were down?
no.
Oh,
I said get the cat. Cat is down.
oh, I'll try on Star. Cast. It's not much. 3 points of healing word.
At this point, you try the cure wounds at the healing word, and you know full well you're casting this spell right, but Star remains unflinching.
That's my go.
You get 4 hit points, right? You count on that.
Yes, I've got 4 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
So if anyone ends in that sphere, they get 4 temporary hit points, aside from the enemies, because I'm choosing that they don't.
This is going to make an attack at Renly. 2 attacks. Even more so. Another crit. Bloody hell. The second one's not going to hit. 11 points to Renly. Seems to take it in his stride, considering he's bound and without a weapon. This one over here, we're not going to consider Jinx here for the moment. Yeah, still convinced that you're its target. Gonna make a couple attacks against you. 1 to 2. And the other is a 21. So another claw attack. 6.
Oh, I'm down. I had 5.
Yeah, for the rest of you, yeah, seeing Sephi getting clawed and she just goes unconscious onto the floor. Renly again, gonna have to go for unarmed. That'll be a hit. Another clubbing blow. That scarecrow looks fairly weak now. I don't know if it would have consumed it. I think it would have using the guiding bolt to bolster his unarmed. Didn't get on the first shot. Moose.
Right, Moose is running to Sephi. 5, 10, 15, 20, I think. Yeah, that puts me in distance.
Just because you've lost your aura, is that
No,
you cancelling
blind.
it? Or okay, yeah.
No, I made the aura because it wasn't the same as this lovely thing. Just gonna shout over, not you as well. Get the fuck up. Have 6 healing points,
Lovely. Thank
Take
you
it.
so much.
and then I'm going to. I mean, this one's blind now, so he's not a threat. I'm going to shoot this one. Where are we? There you are.
Lovely.
Yeah, good. 10 force damage.
Just checking. Yeah. Do you say that was the one furthest or closest? Sorry.
Yeah, the one that's over Sephi.
Yes. Yeah. 10 points. I think that's the first hit that one has taken. Now starting to shred a little bit of the clothing.
Okay. And that's the end of my go.
And then four temporary to yourself. Sephi. Who you're prone.
Yeah. Yep, prone. I'm gonna stand up. And let's take a walk at the last thing I saw before it all went black.
Cool.
That was so close to being that 20. So
Trying to get
close,
to your
it
feet, but
rolled off.
struggling. to get the swing.
Bonus action, unarmed strike. Just swinging at it. 14 to hit.
That will do.
That'll do. Okay. I'll re-roll that this time, brawler.
That feat's fucking helping you.
It really is.
Plus
That's
five,
why I
right?
chose it. Plus 5, yes, so 8.
8, lovely. I'm just gonna assume you're picking 5 damage. There's no real difference either way, I think.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It looks like a thing that'll burn nicely, so fire.
Bloodied, but quite bolstered still compared to the other ones.
So temporary hit points, Stephanie.
Ooh,
If you're done.
yes. Yeah, that's me done. I'm not going to move away. So it's 4 temporary, did you say?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
Liviana.
Felix.
Isn't it Felix?
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit, I had Bardic Inspiration. Sorry. Did that go away when I died? Or does that
Oh.
stay?
Yeah, I don't know.
Die.
When I dropped.
Oh. It's up to you.
This is a learning exercise. Let's have a look.
I'm pretty sure you'd lose it because you're not a person anymore. You're an
Yeah.
object. Oh, no, only you die, isn't it?
Yeah. Automatically lose Bardic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I just remembered there.
Okay, so
But yeah, Felix.
I am going to move 5, 10, excuse me, 20, 25, 30. I am going to cast another Dissonant Whispers on this guy, and I'm going to use my Silver Tongue to take a die 6 off with one of my Inspiration die. So I need DC 13 Wisdom save, minus
a
this
d6.
die 6, which is 4.
It will hit.
So it's going to take... Where's the plastic? 13 points of psychic. It's going to run away from me, far away as it can.
It's not looking great. As it takes its first step back, I think, Sephi, you are allowed an opportunity while it's not forced movement.
Yes. Let's...
Can we give Jinx on too?
Oh my god, that's
Sorry, no.
another 2!
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're not doing anything that would purposefully harm itself by going in a dark circle. But yeah, makes its way out of the room.
Okay, that's my go, I think. It's used to that. Yeah.
And then 4 temp. Liviana.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm kind of seeing that darkness and I can't see where the other one's gone, so I'm at the moment just going to cast Cure Wounds on Sephi
Yes.
at level 1 to take another 4 actual HP. What else do I have? Strength 3 or healing, but I can't see anywhere. I'm going to take some cautious steps.
Just keep giving us the 10 hit points.
I still can't see anything.
It's so
Yeah.
close. Safety in
I
numbers.
can't see anything, so I'll end my turn and take my 4 temporary.
Just so you know, it replaces it, so you don't get like 8. You just recover the 4.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't stack temporary.
I thought it stacked.
God no, that'd be
No,
broken.
sorry.
You just cast it before a fight and get like 30 extra hit points.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Scarecrow, who is in the dark. Well, it's still kind of going to know where Renly was swinging from, so we're going to have some disadvantage. 1. Yep. Only Moose you'd see this Scarecrow clawing into the dark and not making any headway. this one, who had been made to run away, is finished, so it can come back. 5, 10, 15, 20. First target in sight. So, Liviana, it's going to be an 11
Okay.
and a dirty 20.
What is it?
11 and a dirty 20.
Yeah. Oh, the 11 doesn't. The dirty
Yeah.
20 does.
7 points.
Yep.
But you should be mostly fine. Renly doing much the same as this other creature, swinging in the dark. 1. Nope. Yeah. 2 fighting, literally clawing into the dark and not doing much with it. Moose.
I do not care if these two kill each other at all. So I'm just going to get the one that is currently attacking my lovely friends. A 15 to hit.
Yes.
3 force damage.
This thing looks tattered and almost like ready to fall, but just a bit left.
That is all I have.
Okay. Sephi.
Fuck it, yeah, let's run back in. And try and do a little whack on this one. Olivia's kind of facing by herself by the looks of it. So let's do quarterstaff. That's a nicer number. 22 to hit.
That definitely will, yes.
That's a 1 on the damage die, so that's a 4.
Can you not re-roll? Is it? Oh, it's just unarmed in it.
Yeah, it's just my punch.
But fortunately, it didn't have much left. Anyway, the glancing blow is just enough to break the thick spine of the scarecrow.
Are we done? Can we go? Can someone get Star?
See it.
There does sound like there is fighting going on within this dark void still.
Yeah. I would have no idea within the darkness where he is. So I'm just going to start making my way towards the door. Not going to leave the room yet, but definitely like on the way out. Presuming everyone's going to be following.
You think we've got a rabbit here?
Well, they're NPC. They're fine. Felix.
Plus armor. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I was hoping I would see that thing. I am going to hold an action, another distant whispers, if that thing comes back out that corridor. That's my go.
Sure. Mark it off. Liviana.
Yeah, it's not in Livy to leave if she can hear that someone's still fighting.
If only that darkness was gone.
5, 10, 15. Would I see a little bit of Renly? So
I'd say yeah.
obviously I
Maybe
can-
like you'd see some humanoid legs sort of like defensively backing up in the ring, but you can't see most of him.
I'll risk it and draw the metal grinder sword and attack in the direction that Renly's facing.
Okay.
Then I don't
Oh,
get
disadvantage. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've not been counting. Does Renly count as part of your aura, or are you not classing him?
Oh, no.
I will now because he seems to be helping us at the moment.
Okay.
So on his next turn, if he ends it in the aura, he'll be granted 4
Perfect.
temporary points.
Roll disadvantage.
Alright, So it's taken me a while to sort it out. 12?
You managed to nick something. Roll some damage.
No.
Renly's arm.
It's 8 damage.
I believe
And
you get
obviously,
more
if
for
I don't
extra.
know if it's construct or not.
No. It can't.
Hey! Additional 3d6 damage. So 8 and 8, please.
Ooh, how would you like to do this?
I would like to say Lily being how she is just kind of panic struck instead of anything cool and just blindly struck out into the dark.
And doing so, you hear. You don't see the sparks, but you certainly hear the grinding gears at the bottom of the metal grinder catching something metal and shredding, Moose using this thing bisected in half and giving you some breathing room as the turn, as you are no longer in combat.
I'll back off. I'm not dropping darkness. You can sort of. We'll back off.
The ghost of Moose
Go on,
moves
Ben,
into the
I'm
room.
gonna-
Yeah, there's one more. There were 4 creatures in that corridor.
Well, I'm running over to Morning and see how he is.
Do me a medicine check.
Medicine. 18.
There is quite a lot of blood surrounding Star, and as you check the pulse and stuff, there is nothing there.
Okay. Head to the sky and shout, no! And I'm going to pick him up.
What's your strength score, just out of
We
curiosity?
need to get out of here.
It's very little, it's like a cat. It's
No, if it's I'd say as long as it's not an 8, but you can do it, but you will have a bit of an issue doing other things while doing that.
Drag him by the tail, that's not very respectful. Little fireman's lift or something, you know. Not going to leave him behind. In fact, can I take him to Jinx and ask Jinx to carry him?
And while this is all happening, see if I can find a trailing rope that would be attached to Renly.
Say that again, sorry. Cut out.
While all this is going on, can I see if I can find the trailing rope that is attached to Renly and just take a hold of it?
Renly sort of pulls at his wrist, lifting him up, and the rope comes a little tighter or closer towards him. Hey, now, I think I've proven myself.
Sure, when something was attacking you, that doesn't mean you're our ally.
I mean, I could have ran.
You could have. But that thing could have chased you.
Not trying to sound funny here, but the only one that kind of wanted me alive is currently face down.
To be fair, I didn't want to kill you.
Did you?
From the shadows, I just go, I didn't want to kill you either. So, literally don't know who he is.
Right. Well,
I think we need all the hands we can get. At this point, don't we? This is the second person we've lost.
There is a 4th, whatever these are, in that corridor. And
Who's
shouting
saying that?
for me, sort of drawn them this way.
Moose! Here.
We need to
I'm over
leave.
here.
We need to leave. We can just come back. We just need to leave. Try to do something about Star. And
You're-
do something for Udo, and it's killing us in here.
Your elf and disembodied voice both speak the right thing.
Yeah.
Right, let's get out of here.
But Sephi is going to be walking behind Renly just to keep an eye on him because does not trust him in the slightest.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
going to give the
Do me a
cat
perception check.
to Jinx to carry because she's strong. Don't like bull.
Or an insight, either one.
That's only a 9.
He just looks a little bit exhausted from the combat and having to really handicap himself. But demeanour-wise, it's as best as it can be down here. He's not aggressive or anything like that.
Yeah. That's fine. Just gonna walk, quarterstaff in hand, just in case. Permanent ready action. Bonk him on the head if he tries anything funny.
Libby would go as far as to want to untie his hands, to be honest.
No, not yet, Libby. We're weakened.
We need all the help we can get. Like,
We don't know
we've
if
got
he's a
that
help.
person.
Some of you are showing
The
kindness
worst
at
that'll
least.
happen is he'll probably run away. If he wants to run away, then so be it.
Where am I running to?
Food for our little...
I don't know. Exit, I suppose, where we're all going. But you can help us at the very least. We can all get out alive. The rest of us, anyway.
If I can say my piece, the only one I give a fuck about is lying dead in the corner of this room. I don't have a plan now. So out sounds good.
Your plan can be the same as us. You can carry your brother outside then.
Oh, fucking hell, it's a big one. He makes his way to the corner room, taking your suggestion.
Either.
Yeah.
And I assume Sephi can't follow in the entire time.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
The whole goddamn way.
It's a bit laboured, but he does hoist him over his shoulder.
Is anyone else worried about this darkness that's following us around? It's a bit ominous.
Jordan, my Twilight Sanctuary lasts for 1 minute. Obviously, we've done like a couple rounds with it. How long would you think this will stay on until it naturally?
I think that'll be done now, yeah. Would have took that long.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Moose is
That's
just
fine.
longer because it's 10
I
minutes.
I think at the very least, I think everyone probably got one more set temporary hit points.
Well, it
kind
doesn't
of thing.
Fair with that.
back, so it doesn't matter really.
No, it doesn't. No, but like, some people got the
Resets.
max last amount that we could have.
Okay.
We might as well have them in case we run into anything on the way out.
I hope not.
You're carrying Star on you, so I'll put you over there.
I'm going to let Jinx carry Star because she's a big girl. And I'm a little man.
There's stairs through that door just there. I'm going to point to the door, but no one can see me point.
A disembodied voice
Where's
tells you
he
there's stairs in a
hiding?
room.
Yep, stairs in the room, Moose. I'm presuming through neither of the doors we've actually checked. So, process of elimination, I'm gonna guess. You mean the other one?
I'm just going to move slightly closer to it. You can sort of see the darkness going towards this side.
Well, none of you are going to make a step, I'm going to go
If
up.
you'll leave, it won't be able to. If you'll leave, it won't be able to watch you leave if there is anything watching. That's why the spell is still here.
Do you think this will let us out?
Well, as I say, there was a creature inside that room. So unless we go in and kill it, we should go.
I don't. We just go out the exit, the entrance we came from in the first place. That we know
This is the quickest way. You want out, this is the way out.
Just head up the stairs to the light.
Okay.
Expect to get inside there.
I would, but I don't really want to go into darkness. So are you going to go first or last, Moose? Because
I'm going to be last.
I'm going first. Lily's tired. She's very distraught and traumatized.
Okay. As you look up the winding circular stairways as it ascends, you can see what I think Moose originally saw, the fact that the very far precipice at the top of the staircase, you do see what appears to be daylight or some sort of light source starting to come through, and as you take time to go up and ascend and taking the lead, which probably you never saw yourself doing in any situation, the light grows brighter and a bit more warming. The top of the stairs, there's not so much a doorway, it seems like a bunch of rocks that have been like piled together and crudely used to block this opening to the top of this area.
It seems to be a bit blocked.
Oi.
Anyone feeling strong? As we walk up these stairs, as I go through this door, I'll drop my darkness, just because there's no point having it.
I think, yeah, that's fair.
Easy typing.
Maybe he's gonna attempt to push the rocks, see if they're loose and.
They're fine. They look like they've not been as you. As you're like starting to move and adjust them, you realise they've not been like put in properly. Maybe just enough to obscure it, at least from the outside. The inside, it seems you could see it from a mile off. As you remove a block and another brick, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 later, the opening comes out and sunlight billowing into this dark room. It's blinding for a moment, but for you, it's so welcoming seeing actual daylight for what has been a very long day and a half. You look out and you are on this cliff overhanging this oily black river, and you recognise this as something you've passed while traversing Clockworld before, as you find yourself at the exit on the surface. And I'll put you, I'll use Felix to represent you. You're about here. From what you can see, the Halls of Eternity is maybe, it seems quite further away than in your head would make sense as you descend and made your way through. But yeah, there's this ravine to the south that separates yourselves and the halls. And look at your behind, there's the wall of the Clockwork City comfortably at your back.
Way back to the town, because we have no idea, have we?
We can send for help.
Yeah, I say we just head towards the Great Gatehouse and go back in.
Okay, if you are to approach the Great Gatehouse as before, you come across again the gigantic doorway and the smaller doorway before. I think naturally you take the smaller because it's more fitting to your sizes. But rather than passing through and entering to that large room with the gatekeeper inside, you find yourself naturally on the other side, not even having to meet or speak with him, and see yourselves in the entrance of the Binary District.
Right.
May have to rejigger your characters because you're everywhere. There we go. That's
That's not even my character anymore.
do some tweaks.
Oh, that's devastating.
What? I can't even see.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can only see you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we got doubles.
Yeah.
That there.
Imposters!
Yeah, I can't see them. Cool. Just delete them for me, and you should be on track.
Right.
If you can.
Well, what do we do? Do we head to the house and lay the body and then figure it out, or do we take it with us everywhere we go?
We focus on finding help for Star first, so there must be healers or.
Not many healers for normal creatures in the city of Cogs and Road.
Yeah, and he doesn't need healing.
He's bringing them back.
The residents who live here face death as well. Well, that's a universal thing that can be fixed. Well, not fixed, but can be reversed for the right price, I guess.
Yes, but you need to find the right person with the right skills. They're not very common. And
That
I
gives
think
me an idea.
you're going to
Hold on,
turn
I
into
think I saw
one of
something.
you.
No, I think I saw him. I saw something earlier that could help. Give me a minute. You guys keep an eye on Blue here, and say if he's just gonna slip off herself.
Oh, shit.
She-
May as well just go on the
Fucking goes.
carry on.
Jordan, what I would like to do is find one of the like sentry people that we saw Moose speak to earlier that kind of witnessed our fight.
Yeah, well, I think not far from the cog itself, you would see one on the corner of the ambassador's
Yeah.
consulate.
So what I would like to do is say to it, we need an audience with the ambassador. We have a trade to make.
I will speak with them. Is there anything or information you wish to provide?
Some people who were attacking Warforged, who laid traps for them, who are the cause of several of their deaths. We have one of them in custody, and we have the remains of another one with us.
I will transmit this information to the ambassador. They will make their decision shortly.
Thank you.
He doesn't even move. He stays exactly where he is, but he stays motionless, and it's a sort of this eerie figure. It looks like there's nothing going on at home, like behind the eyes or behind the clock face, but you don't really know.
I think she would just stand there, peering at it, seeing what it's doing, because she's never seen somebody like this before.
Give me 2 ticks. What is the rest of the group doing while I'm thinking this?
I'm going to go home.
Trying.
No one's got Renly, so he's got his brother's hand and is sort of looking at where you're going and suggesting you're going home. Am I free to go?
Maybe with Renly would probably say, I don't think Moose would be comfortable with you in their home, but I hope you can. I'm sorry about your brother. And then she'll kind of awkwardly walk up.
I'm sorry about your friends also. And I'm more sorry I got the wrong end of it when he approached me. Otherwise I wouldn't have taken you down his trap. He didn't deserve that.
I think no matter what background we are and what our goals are, we all face the same end. And we should try to meet it well.
It's one thing us Mardukes know, is how to meet their end. He sort of hunches his shoulder and readjusts Rufio on his shoulder. Well, I'm going to find somewhere to put him, and then I'm going to have a drink. Thank you.
Maybe meet under better circumstances, Renly.
Remind me not to trust gnomes again.
Fucking
We should not hear. You're fine. You don't hear the xenophobia. It's fine. Sephi, as you... Yeah, no, that's fair. No one's stopped him, so he's going to make his way into the city somewhere. But you'll lose sight of him as he crosses the bridge. Sephi, you've waited maybe 5 or so minutes, and it's just you're stood next to this imposing figure, and there's zero conversation or anything that would be even equivalent to, a warm reception. A door opens a few meters to the back, the entrance to the consulate. a warforged makes their way out in the large leather coats and the sort of red eyes behind the bronze face that you recognise as Lazarus.
Finally, what took you so long? Okay, we've got a suspect in custody. We know they're behind several Warforged deaths, but we need a favour in exchange. She's saying all this extremely quickly.
So, just so I understand, you're withholding potential information on my city, and you wish to have a favour granted to you.
Yes. She's not even trying to hide it.
What is this favour?
When we were trying to apprehend the suspect and escape the base, we lost one of our members. If you know someone who could bring them back for us, not only would you have the suspect, but we would be in your debt.
So someone has passed and they need to be brought back to the living. How long ago was this?
How long ago was it?
Oh. It's just coming up to about half an hour now.
Half an hour.
It's quite some time. Take me to them now.
Okay, I left them standing outside the gates. The group's really sensible. I'm sure they wouldn't have gone away. And she will lead you to where she last saw them.
Sensible. Wow.
Ourselves. They are not there. As you lead Lazarus back through the street across the bridge, you realise your party has moved.
Fucked off.
Something must have happened. Can I try and look around if there are any tracks or traces of where they might have gone?
Sure. Do we? I'm not even good. I was going to pick disadvantage, but just yes, a survival or a nature, either way. But there's no place for footprints to go, so.
Nope.
Do be a history,
History.
because you don't see no sign of them. So you're now thinking what they would do if they were you, and you think they probably would have gone to the pub.
Yep. Yep.
Based on that roll.
Yep. Okay, let me check places where they would go. I promise I'm not bullshitting. She's in a panic.
Does any of your members have an abode that they would frequent?
Oh, yes. Melvin took us to his place.
Would that be a logical place for them to attend?
Maybe, but he's a bit paranoid, so I don't know if he would have been happy with us taking him there. I don't know.
Well, if this abode is not far, then it is a first step.
Okay. We'd
Be
say
wild.
you remember the way.
Oh, you're doing so well. Do we a survival with advantage because it's not the district's not huge.
Okay. Statistically, we must be due a semi-okay roll.
Yeah,
by now.
that would be good, wouldn't it?
I'm on.
Yeah, but we're all trying to help so much.
11.
Yeah, you remember it's under the bridge somewhere. There was an apartment block under the bridge.
Yeah. If there's anything that looks vaguely familiar, and if in doubt, she might just start knocking on all the doors until somebody answered.
I think you probably remember
Blood there.
it was Naples something, Naples green, Naples blue. You know, as you're looking at the nameplates on the doors.
Yeah, as I say, she'll just start knocking.
First door, no response. The second door, as you're making your way towards the end, timescale wise, it's been about 10 minutes. The group have arrived at Naples Green. Jinx has placed Star carefully to a sofa near one of the back of the rooms. what have you guys been doing for 10 minutes while Sephi's gone?
I would suggest that Livy go be a cleric would do some prayer for him or the afterlife, maybe, or something. Somebody
Yeah,
said.
Libby would be holding his hand, praying as best she can. Annoyed with herself that she forgot the scroll she had.
Nah,
And just praying.
keep that quiet.
Anyone else doing anything like spells or anything I need to know about before?
Well, somebody go through his bag, but it might be a bit too early. We'll leave that for now.
Fucking hell.
I'll just put. I'll just make a cup of tea for everyone. I mean, what else is there to do, really?
Yeah.
I'm
Some
very
sleeping.
annoyed that there's a corpse on a sofa there. I thought we were going to leave it at the front door. You know what I mean?
Lucky it's not on the
Bring it
bed.
in, put it down. No, that wouldn't happen. No.
Do you have a waste disposal? Like on those blender ones in the sink?
Just put it in. Wow.
I don't think
Sorry,
it's going to fit.
Well,
Some moments pass. Yeah, Moosh, you've made your sleepy time tea. Why not? Some moments go by, and there's eventually a frantic knocking at the door.
I'm just going to keep giving everyone some tea. That door's not my problem.
I don't live here, it's not my problem either.
How's everyone's tea?
It's good. Why is people knocking on your door?
And with no response, Sephi, you're going to try the next door alone.
Yeah, because that's what she would do. She was like, oh, it must not be this one.
But lads have recalled because Moose does live in this city.
I don't remember.
But lads at this point have had some memory.
Did Sephi say Moose lived here, etc.? Or you were with Moose or looking for his house?
Yeah, she did say it was Melvin's house.
Okay, I'd say that's fair. Yeah, Lazarus should have a good knowledge and upkeep of the citizens of our district. So, as you knock on the door to Naples Green and move to next door, Lazarus may chip in and go, "No, I'm sure you're at the right one now."
Well, maybe something's wrong. Maybe they're not here. They must be in the pub instead.
Well, I'll open the door.
Last check. And
This is
he like really slams it this time.
I'll open the door. Not today, thank you. Oh,
Because otherwise,
shit. Hi.
I can have Lazarus open it.
Bianco, my God, you're here. Why didn't you answer?
My house?
Why is Moose okay?
Yeah, he's making tea. Would you like some tea?
For fuck's sake, and she's just gonna barge past you. Okay, where's Blue here? You got him tied up somewhere? Where is he?
Livy had him last time I saw.
He took his brother. He took his brother to bury him.
When I left you, I asked him, could you look after him? As a group, everybody. So you let him just wander?
Hang on. Well, I'm pretty sure when you left, you didn't say anything. You just sort of died.
I did. I said, guys, look after Blue Hair. I said that exact phrase. Didn't even use his name, called him Blue Hair.
Well, Livy looked after him by letting him go bury his brother.
I'm looking at the big blue bald guy, and he's here.
Here.
I
thought you were being.
there.
I thought you were being funny.
I brought a solution to our problems.
If it helps, he apologised for whatever it was that he said to you all before. He said that Star didn't deserve this.
Livy. I was gonna do a trade. I was gonna give him to still motion over her shoulder at the ambassador that's standing there. In exchange for bringing Star back, they were gonna help us.
It's the ambassador. Quick, Moose, another cup of tea, quick.
I'll put out another cup of tea for the person that definitely doesn't drink tea.
Yeah, but it's polite.
Here you go, Ray. Here's a good practice in DMing, playing double duty, talking to yourself. Here you go.
Yeah. I think Laz probably would have ignored everyone's little argument and walked straight over to the corpse of Star.
Yeah, Lazarus, as you approach the living room area, you see Liviana, who has done their best to preserve or, cast last rites upon Star's broken and bloodied body, trying to clean up as best they can, but it is limp against the sofa.
Laz is going to hold her hand out over Star's body and say to the collective group, there is something I can do. It was taught to me by a dear friend. She had strong connections to the grave and the deities that govern that domain. It will come with a cost. But it's a cost that this person will need to fulfill.
I mean, he's already in debt to me. I'm sure he can be in debt to like more people. That's fine. Can we agree on his behalf? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? It's his money.
The debts won't be coins, but we'll let the spirit decide. And Laz will... Having Laz describe it, he just remembers... They just remember everything that Trixie taught them.
And you would see Lazarus produce a diamond, and quite a large one at that. As she starts incanting, Dan, Ray, can I have you in the whispers, please?
Jesus Christ.
Right. I'm going to do some backseating for Lazarus here, but I've put you here, Ray, so you understand what's going on, and if questions are asked when we come back in, you'll know the answers to.
Yep.
Star, as you are, as far as you're concerned, you're floating amongst the cosmos. There's this ethereal plane of void, of blackness and stars littering the entire canvas of... It's not even the sky, it's the entire expanse of it, and you're happy. You're peaceful. There's no stress, there's no strife, there's no worries, there's no one trying to kill you. It's just this peaceful. For a moment there is a light, a sharp light in the distance and a disembodied voice that goes with it. There's no humanoid, there's no person behind it. It almost looks like a star, a comet coming towards you. And you find a little bit of solace from this. Some words fill your mind. Again, there's no voice attached to them. It's just something that seems to naturally come across your thoughts. You are not finished here. You may try again, but it will come at a cost.
What is the cost that I need?
You will be indebted to the city of Clockworld and its prima elegante. When they call upon your service, you will be there for that. And there will be a day.
So I just have to come and help when time is right, yes? I do not need to do anything else?
You are the choice of a good Calypso and a broken one. If you wish to live again, actions have consequences.
So I'm just writing these notes down sideways.
No, you're fine. I'm putting effort into this.
I can tell. That's why I'm going for it. I have too many obligations in life to risk losing this now. I have too many family and too many loyalties and too many of those I need to destroy first. Too many have on me first. So
this opportunity will not come again. If you are happy, I will return you back to the mortal realm, and one day you will see a cosmic star sky against the night, and you know your time will come. Am I echoing still?
I agree. I agree with these terms. So
You have to tell me if I'm on echo.
No, you're not echoing.
Okay.
You haven't been echoing the whole time, mate. Sorry.
Amazing. I thought I'd definitely put that on. I've got
Sorry,
the right
mate.
effort set up, that's why. There goes the effort. There goes that effort.
It was fantastic effort. It was fantastic effort. Really.
Just adds to it. But yes, you would see the void that you were currently floating in and ephemerately enjoying, and it will sink, and water will start to float in from every angle, and you're familiar with this as it's been there most of your life, as the water fills you, fills your lungs, fills your every breath. You feel it choking and coming into your stomach, and even though you normally don't have issue, just stop struggling, and you blink, and you will be surrounded in a room by a strange warforged and an elf. We can rejoin the group.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you.
Good for you, but we'll see.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit. As soon as I can move, I'm just gonna vomit salt water, and it's like, that's it.
Yeah, we'll get that in there. Yeah, lads, there's I'll tell you if there's anything that you need to know, but I think that's covered most.
That's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Are we back?
Oh, yeah.
It's alright. Make sure the stream's not... I don't know if my stream would have technically caught any of that, but we'll see. It might have just heard you guys talking.
I hope not. Lots of editing and cancelling going on.
It's live.
Or the lack thereof.
So yeah, for the rest of you, you see this diamond being produced from Lazarus, and there is this large, shining white glow, and there's a bit of sort of purpley hue to it, given the origins of where this magic was learnt from. The diamond is pushed into Star's unmoving body, and Lazarus sort of drops to their knees and starts chanting in a language you guys are not familiar with, mostly clicks and so mechanical speech. It takes a moment. A minute passes. 2 minutes. Star begins coughing up a lot of water, and just salt water spilling out of his mouth and filling the floor as consciousness comes back to him.
Right. I'm going to drop his backpack and kick it behind the sofa.
Sleight of hand.
I wasn't going through it, I swear.
Hell. What?
Your passive might be that.
Where was the puppets? What happens?
We're okay. We're safe.
Morning, you live.
It feels like I have not known drowning for a long time, so it is painful. I do not like this.
I'm glad you're back.
Why did you take my body out? You could have just escaped and made sure you're safe.
Because you still fucking owe me. You still owe me. You don't get out of it that easy.
I like you. You respect debts even in death. I like that.
Yeah. Money's important.
Does anyone have any fresh water, like actual water to have right now? I am still briny in the mouth. Please.
Got tea.
I'll give you some tea.
I've never had tea, so thank you.
Do you drink
It's
it
refreshing.
like
Lapping slowly. It's not lapping it slowly like a cat would.
For you, it's a bit sweeter than hot water that you've maybe had in the past just to purify it. And it's got this nice sort of little bit of bitter taste to it.
This is not bad. Thank you.
I'll ask you, do you want milk?
Do you have milk? Why should I have milk? Milk is always good. Always milk. Please.
No,
Not always.
Always milk. Always milk.
no, you don't have milk in tea.
I want some milk and whiskey if I could.
Ooh, I wouldn't recommend. Wouldn't it like curdle and?
Oh, I tried. I did. It is vile.
What's Lazarus doing with this lovely conversation?
Lazarus
So-
is probably watching, quite amused, and probably reminiscing about their own group.
So, who among us was able to do this feat of bringing the best person back ever?
Sorry, brought back who?
You know, the best person in the party, the leader, yes.
Also, where's also?
So we couldn't bring him back. Remember, we couldn't gather up any bits.
No,
So what's the cat on about?
Rabbit is done. Yes, Rabbit is done. I'm just going to turn to Lazarus and say, I saw it was you that helped me, so I just want to say thank you for looking after me and bring me back. But were you the one who put the salt water in my mouth? Because that was
I
cruel,
was
Frank.
but con-
That was a cruel prank.
I was but a conduit of what transpired. The contract's been made, but it's not been made with me. You know the details of what I speak.
It was not you who
There's a
made-
physical contract, though. You are all indebted to me for 500 gold. I do expect this paid.
I did not sign up to that. What?
I
I thought
imagine-
Sophie
I
made
was
it.
thinking more like a favor.
And what is worth the price of a life returned?
It depends on the life.
This is for you all to decide with this life.
He's only little.
I mean, I'll decide right now. You're welcome to kill him again. I'm not paying you 500 gold.
He is under contract now. I cannot interfere.
Maybe he should pay his own debt.
I mean,
I did
yeah.
not ask to be here.
If that was a one, I might have had him kill Lazarus. Just saying.
$500 gold. How you obtain this is up to you, but 500 gold is old.
Have you got this in writing anywhere?
Yes, he pulls it out from his pocket. Ready made. He fills
Also,
up.
I want to read it exactly. I want to know exactly what it is that I've agreed to somehow.
Well,
500
amongst...
gold.
I can help you with that. The contract would have been written, so it'd be Abyssal, but you would be able to read it Moose regardless if you knew Abyssal or not. It would translate itself to your language. It would say here in some... I'll write up something proper, but the cost of the diamond used to raise back Darkstar Rising in the morning will be paid back with dutifully with Star and any of his debtors' associations with Star in this occasion, and more specifically Sephi, who had been called to bring her name specifically on the contract, will aid in this rebuttal of money.
Oh,
I don't even know this cat.
I've only just met him. Let's be honest. Who is he?
And you've already spent so much and offered to do so much for me to keep me alive. I do greatly appreciate this, friends.
I'll keep you alive. So I'm just a pair of bloody slippers.
Why don't slippers just eat the body? It's easier.
Right.
Loincloths are helpful, more helpful.
Just a point of interest for myself. How much was this diamond?
Well, I had it just specifically at the 500 raised dead, but since you've asked me so kindly, we will put that up to, because they're never so accurate as a specific 500 gram, we'll say 511. Not that much more.
Okay.
But because Lazarus is kind, we'll just simply round it down to 500.
That's more for what I need.
And it probably would say something along the lines of something equivalent to this would be acceptable. So you're writing stuff down. I'll write you something down. Give me a minute. I'm not expecting someone to die.
We could have got a cheap cat at a pet shop. Just saying.
Lads would probably look to take their leave for now, leaving the contract with you all. But return to Sephi, and I hope, Jordan, you don't mind me saying, that in relation to the other person you spoke of, you wanted to hand in, rest assured we have eyes and ears throughout the city. There are those that try to cause trouble, but on our radar. We're already aware.
Lovely.
Blue hair, she'll just go into a description of like what he looks like, him and his brother, everything that happened. She'll just detail all that.
Wait, are you talking about the guy I had tied up?
Yes, who these chuckle fucks decided could just wander off into the city unaccompanied.
Hey, we left him with Livy.
Sephi, if I talk to you quietly for 1 second, but loud enough so that everyone can hear. I think me and you're the smartest people in this party.
I've been starting to come to that conclusion myself.
At least we did not untie a prisoner who was dangerous and known to the city, right?
Exactly.
To be fair, the bar is pretty low.
If I could give you all a piece of advice before I take my leave. I was also part of a group adventuring once, and things were much easier when we were able to work under one name and one banner. Consider that. And then Laz would turn around and walk off and carry on with their duty.
And there'd be very much a knowing look as Lazarus leaves and turns around. Amy, you and Sephi and Star just like, I'll be back.
So, how are we going to get
I'm
the
wondering
gold?
if that contract had a benefactor's name or someone's name, who this is owed to.
I think it's the ambassador.
The 500 gold would be specifically Lazarus.
Yeah, but the pact to bring him back. Moose, you read the contract. Who is the benefactor? Who enabled this?
I didn't see the name of that contract. The physical one that Lazarus had was for us to Lazarus.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
We didn't see anything about who Star may be contracted to. That'll be something that they have to discuss them with us themselves, I think.
You're right, I do vaguely remember a contract being signed and being obligated. It does not matter. It is not anything to do with you. This seems more of a personal contract that maybe only I am indebted to, I believe. I feel.
Okay.
So when the time comes, if we are closer, then you can help me. That would also work. I would appreciate.
So you're indebted to that person, and Sephi's indebted to that ambassador for 500. Sorted.
So Sephi and Star were both named.
250 each. That's not doesn't sound too
Did
bad,
it not say all of Star's acquaintances as well, which I think
Yes,
is kind of all of.
I mean, technically, Lazarus is also now an acquaintance of Star because they've met. So depending on how they want to interpret that, they now owe themselves 500 gold.
Yes, exactly.
What's Moose's intelligence? Where's the slot degree?
It's a straight 10. He's just bullshit.
Also,
Yeah, fair.
acquaintance applies friends, and I can't stand the fucker. So I think I'm okay.
Not to mention all the people he met in the pub.
We won't be having all this.
Okay. Thought?
Just let me die.
No. Thought. I mean, 500 gold, or if we could get our hands on something worth 500 gold, if we did a light bit of reappropriation of wealth, we could maybe fix this.
Yes, but if we hadn't had the contract, we'd have kept that appropriation for ourselves and not give it to someone else.
Wait,
I'm just going to cast detect thoughts on Sephi and see if she's looking around my bloody house while she's talking about this.
No, because she knows not shit where she eats. She knows if you're planning a burglary, not to do it somewhere you're gonna have to go back to.
Yeah.
You get the vibe this isn't her first rodeo.
I'll turn around and see you walking out of a couch.
Don't steal from these chuckle fucks. I'm saying you guys want Hexbob on, but chuckle fucks.
We can just earn the money. We were gonna earn funds anyway, and maybe we can do like a repayment plan.
Yes.
What's the bounty on Mr. Bluehair?
I mean, that's what I thought was going to be the fair trade, but because we didn't have him.
So if we just go and get him, I'm just going to look at Laz.
Laz is gone. Laz walked out.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at where Laz was.
Hello.
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 You got 500 gold, Trixie.
Have I fuck?
No, Trixie definitely has
You owe part of 500 gold.
Absolutely not.
That's what we've all said.
Excuse me.
Right,
But there is a contract.
Contract. What we're doing now?
We've all
Well,
started.
Sephi dived into a contract without realising there was a contract.
Without realizing that what she was bartering had been let loose.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And now we as a team, I say we as a team, Sephi and Star, owe 500 gold pieces.
Well, technically, Sephi doesn't owe anyone because Star owes Sephi a debt, so her part of that chunk is paid for by Star.
Star.
I'm not going to lie.
Do you know when you were born and you didn't ask to be born, and then you have to pay taxes? You've done that twice.
Well, if Star needs to sue his parents, right? If he sues his tribe for being born when not wanting to be, we could have the gold from there. Boom, problem solved.
Oh, you don't know my tribe, do you? No, if I did that, we would be executed on spot.
Oh, well, fuck.
If you don't want to be born, you don't have to be born. They just removed that.
If you're executed, you wouldn't owe the money, so it's a win-win.
I do not think that kind of deal. I don't think this is the deal I can get out that easily.
Let's do it.
I think you should read the contract before you agree to it next time.
I didn't know there would be one.
Who would have guessed?
I mean,
yeah, that bar is really low.
there's a reason the dead ain't brought back so commonly, is there, Melvin?
I mean, as I say, the bar is low, but you're all below it, apart from me and Sephi. And Livy is on the bar.
Your assumptions prove otherwise.
I do like there's a world that exists where I rolled a 1 on that death save and Lazarus just shocking grasped Star to death.
Okay.
Payment exhumed. Don't careful what you wish for. These Warforged are very literal.
I mean, I'm I'm very glad I had a spare character ready to go.
I mean, if you don't want us to pay, we can just kill you. That's not a problem. We can just fuck off the debt completely.
That's what Moose said. We just kill him now and job done.
And Lazarus didn't accept that. So
Damn it, Laz. Why'd you have to be the voice of righteousness?
It's apparently it's due to one of Laz's friends, someone who knows about graves or something. It's all their fault.
Oh no. It's
Sounds
one of the. It's not that one, is it?
Sounds like a right waste of space.
Boy, I will not take this slander.
The conflict.
I will not take
Tinks.
slander.
Tinks would be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. But then Trixie, no.
If Jingle was to look Trixie in the eye, though, she'd be like, yeah, no, yeah, fair, yeah, but I'll back off. It's all right, no bother, no problem. It's fine. I'll put my chest away. It's all right.
Why don't you chest out?
Oh, because, the hardest man in the room always puffs the chest out, It's like the whole pigeon effect. I have to have my chest forward at all times.
I thought you were just like flashing her or something.
Yeah,
No.
I thought.
I mean,
I
might like it. I don't know. She probably would.
I was always under the impression the hardest man in the room had a limp, but that's...
Well.
Or stood behind a counter.
Tripod.
Or had 3 different farms. Who would have guessed?
Okay. Well, after that, tone lowering.
Yeah,
Moose,
we're back in the room.
Do you have a bed at all? I could do it for now.
I have several.
I would very much appreciate having a sleep as well, please.
Oh, by the way, morning, your backpack has fallen behind the sofa. It's just over there. I'm going to point.
Oh, thank you very much. Can I
I
look
thought
for
you were
it?
still in the dungeon.
Well,
Can I
you
look for the
can.
backpack to make sure there's nothing missing?
You can. No one's told me that someone was taken, so.
I didn't have time.
But in your state of resurrection due to your passive versus the sleight of hand, you do remember it sliding across the floor. You just can't remember or couldn't see quite what direction or who from.
Sorry, did I got anyone else? Didn't hear that fully. Sorry.
Oh, cock. Your backpack, when you resurrected, slid across the floor to you. You don't know where it came from.
Well, that is very useful. Did Lazarus have some kind of ability to do this anyway? I'm just going to check for it to make sure there's nothing particularly missing.
Nothing missing. Should we go find Cordis, get paid to rescue his chums, and then get the hell out of Dodge?
It's not Cordis that pays us.
What?
It's not Cordis that pays.
Well, who pays?
No, the gaff, the house, the shelter, the home, the brick walls where we live.
Oh, the owner of this house. So.
No, we don't live here.
Moose, thank you very much. That's very kind. Thank you.
Oh, okay, Moose, how much are you paying us?
500 gold.
I'll give you a crisp high five.
Oh, whoa.
By 500 gold?
No. If anything, I should be charging you rent. That's twice now you've stayed over in my house.
Plus the tea. It's lovely tea, by the way. No milk.
Correct.
Thanks. So where did you get this task from? From whom?
What do you mean?
I don't know if we're allowed to speak about it with like a non-member. I don't know if that's how that works.
If I'm a non-member, I'm not up for the 500. Okay, I can live with that.
I mean, he is part of Jinx's family and Orso's family, so maybe it is okay on this one time.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to take him back to see if he can join the team.
Yes, either that or I'm taking
I'd like
Jinx
to see them
with me.
safely. Too right. I'll leave. I don't mind.
It does mean that he's gonna have to go through the initiation.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I strip now or when we get back to the base? Got ya! All right. It is at the base. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if we told you about it, it would be kind of spoiling it for you.
He's definitely creepy
Oh,
uncle.
I'm
That's looking down for the
intrigued.
people.
Acid trip.
Acid trip.
It was very unique.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Like these
Before
mushrooms.
before we head back, are we going to look at any of the shops or stalls or anything in the town, or are we just going to...
To be honest, gang, guys, people, I managed to get a couple of bits and pieces might be worth examining. Anyone good at examining artifacts?
I am. Give it
No.
here. Hand it over. I'll tell you.
What?
No, Trixie.
Hand them over. No.
Trixie,
I'm not
no.
Trixie. Hand them
Oh,
over.
Trixie,
I can
no.
examine. No, give it.
No.
My
Trixie,
eyes are excellent. Hand them over.
Okay, I'm going to pull out a battered suitcase. I'm going to give her a clothes peg and say, there you go. Knock yourself out.
Ah, I'm gonna intensely stare at these items and be like, I can feel it now. Battered suitcase. Mm-hmm.
No, not the suitcase. That's mine. But the peg. Ooh.
Oh, the peg.
It's a
And I'm
magical
gonna
peg.
I'm gonna
If
turn
you
the
wear
moose
the peg,
on the hair.
if you
Can I put
wear
this
the
in?
peg,
Is it a hair peg? Melvin,
it's even
come here.
better.
Let me see if I can put it in your hair. Come here.
Jinx, it's for your nose. You put it in your nose, and it stops you from smelling bad things.
But
Magic.
where'd you go? Moose, come back. Hey! I'm trying to do an experiment here. Come back. It's very rude.
I wish these people weren't in my house.
Oh, God.
I can't peg it in Felix's hair. He's bald. Who's got hair? Seffi! Livy, come here. Let me see.
Sephi instantly climbs the walls onto the ceiling, so you can't reach her.
What's the fucking problem? Livy, you'll let me put it in your hair, right?
Let me preference by that. This is a gnome's home. The roof isn't that high.
She's
Oh, your
still
hair-
scuttling around.
Give me. At least
The
Livy's
cat's got
being
loads of hair. The cat's got loads of hair.
Livy will dutifully lower her head so
Ah!
Jinx can put the peg in her hair.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it right in there. Magic. That's what it's for. I've sussed the problem. Identified. Hair peg.
Thanks for that.
Okay. But does it look nice?
Hold on. I'm going to take it back out your hair. I'm going to pull out the lock of hair that I have randomly stashed in my bag. And I'm going to put it in the peg and then put it back in her hair. There we go. Now it's jazzed up a bit.
Whose hair is that?
Couldn't tell you.
Just random hair.
Be careful of fleas. Be
It's
careful.
clearly Livy's.
Do you know what, Jinx? I think that you should keep this peg and this lock of hair for special occasions.
And what would class as a special occasion?
Bonfire
What
lady.
would you class as a special occasion? What do you think is special to you?
Winning a fight tournament?
There you go. I think you should keep this peg and this lock of hair. We don't know where you've got it from. And it should be a victory accessory.
Right. Okay. I'm going to put it in my bag. I'll keep that for later.
Regifted a wooden
Well, now
clothes
what?
peg.
I think now we look at the mundane items.
Yeah, the really boring shit.
Yeah, it's not much magical, but I've got this pearl-esque polyhedron, and I've got this weird bit of rope, which is black and hummy. Completely not magical at all.
Why would you have rope that hums?
Sorry, do I know you?
I should hope so.
What happens if you roll your weird-shaped polydecahedron thing?
I don't know. It's like a pearl. I found it.
I see you roll it and see what happens.
Okay. I'm going to roll it. I don't think it's going to do anything.
It clatters to the floor. And there's a moment, Felix, where you're like, oh shit, don't break. And it just keeps rolling, but there's no effect or anything like that.
At least it didn't go bang.
I'm sure people at base can look at these and tell us if there's anything of importance.
I hope so. This rope was actually found in the well at the bottom. And it was well protected.
Ooh.
So are we
Definitely tell
heading
them.
back there?
Back to the well.
Well,
No, home base.
Yes.
Ian, definitely not going back down that
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm good at home base. Let's go.
Let's
Can
get
I
to
paint?
the
Oh,
Quick fix.
yes. Time to do some DIY.
why get it from there when you can get wood from here? Drinks. There's loads of wood everywhere.
I'm going to eye up the floor. You know what?
Yeah.
It's a good fucking point. I could
That
rip these
table.
holes.
This is a table. That's all wood.
Yes, let's leave everything that's here. Thank you. I think it's time to leave.
Well, what are we going to do some DIY, though?
When we get back to the place that we came from.
Oh, Jinx has got hammers especially for it.
And a crowbar.
I was going to recommend that we stay a little bit longer and catch our breath, but I think it's best that we head straight off.
No, I think it would be a good idea just to give us a nice long rest to enjoy and.
Is there any more of that
Yeah,
tea?
thank
That
you
was
so much.
really nice.
If you have any more tea and maybe some rum for inside it as well, that would be really helpful.
No.
Get out!
Just
We can
collecting the
rest at
teacup.
base. We can rest at base. We can finish the tea that Moose has very kindly made for us, and then we can go back to a bed each.
Sounds good. Moose, do you need the cup back?
The cat?
The cup.
Cup.
Do you require
the
it
cup.
back?
Well, I was
The teacup.
going to wash it and put it away.
Oh, can't I keep it as a keepsake?
Do you really need it?
I'm asking.
I would much rather it go back into my cupboard. Thank you.
Would you say they are worth quite a lot of money?
It's not about the money.
I just like teacups.
I'm going to
I
hold
like
the tray
collecting.
out and just be like, expecting you to put your teacup back on my tray.
Oh, I
Nice
see. You want?
long legs inside it and just.
Oh, hang on a second. No teacup, but I can have a tray.
No.
Oh, nice little memento for
No.
our adventure.
He really
I'll
is a
put the
plumber.
teacup back. I'll put the teacup back, but if it
Thank
came
you,
with a
Chris.
spoon, that might disappear.
I put the teacup in the tray as well.
Okay. Also, to help, based on the time frame which you guys arrived, I think it was quite late in the day when you woke up originally to go into the halls, and you spent almost 8 hours plus your travelling time. You're looking about, if you weren't having a rest here, about 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's not too bad really. I mean, you guys are knackered, but yeah.
Let's go back to your base. I need to have a chat, see if they'll accept me.
I don't know if you will, or if you will. You might be put in the bedwetters team. That's the only thing. I don't know if you're on the same level as us. They might put you the bedwetters.
Absolutely not.
If they do, me and Jinx will have to leave and form our own group.
Blackjack and hookers, yes?
Yes, exactly that. But you're not good for coins, so it won't interest you.
I have enough coin to do some gambling.
Oh, you got 500 gold?
No, not
lying
quite.
around?
Well, let's just go to gambling. We might find a way we actually do.
Maybe we should get Gordon's back.
To be fair,
When
do
did
not know
we
there's a
vote
way
to
here.
save? When did we vote to save this cat? Just asking.
I mean, as a group, we all decided to carry him out. I think, you know.
Yes, it's quicker than emptying the backpack, isn't it?
I'm sure we would do the same for anyone that fell.
Of course we would. I would absolutely save some of you.
Why do I not believe you?
Deception check. Okay.
I'm being very honest. I would say some of them, yeah.
Mm. Well, to be fair, you did show quite an affirmation to try and help Renly, so it would fit.
Let's go get
It's also
paid.
15, so.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Maybe I'll think through it.
Well, no, even inciting on the persuasion, like, you wouldn't be 100%. There may be some truth to it, but you can't quite tell because Star's way with words.
I'm quite good at my words.
Olivia gets very confused with Star's wedding, and she just generally is annoyed with him, as she has been for a while now.
What did Star do to you?
Wow, so much tea. Do you have a bathroom?
No.
No.
How do you not have a bathroom?
Do you not? Do you go outside? It is much more freeing to go outside. To be fair, I have always found that.
Do you have a plant pot?
If it helps, Tony, the map is built with an outhouse.
The answer is no.
Okay, do you have a garden? I could go in the garden. That's more than
I have a front door which
Do
we
you have a
are
sink?
about to use.
I can shit on your front door. That is fine.
Do you have
You
a sink?
are seconds away from rejoining your pact maker.
Come on, let's haul ass.
If we're all heading back, then why don't we have a little break and I can set up? Because oh boy, that was interesting.
Thanks for being back, guys.